views like this, you might say Mother Nature is Vancouver's unofficial ambassador. About 11 million tourists visit Vancouver every year, and the biggest attractions center on the city's natural beauty. The crown jewel, Stanley Park, with the world's longest uninterrupted waterfront path, a haven for cyclists and pedestrians. The 400-hectare green oasis shaded by 500,000 trees. Another draw, the Capilano Suspension Bridge, stretching 140 meters and hovering 70 heart-stopping meters above the Capilano River.
Look around you. We're nestled in the heart of downtown Vancouver against a backdrop of the beautiful British Columbia mountains and oceanfront.
Those in the tourism business know Vancouver's big selling point is its scenery, and they've taken great pains to show visitors how they're protecting it.
We take a lot of pride in it.
The Vancouver Convention Center has a prime spot to welcome out-of-towners. The reverence to the environment isn't window dressing.
Instead of building a convention center and trying to make it sustainable, it is actually integrated into every aspect. It's in every part of our fabric.
Quite literally. When the 100,000 square meters of the center's west building was completed in 2009, it solidified itself as one of the world's most sustainable convention facilities. That core foundation reflected in the walls, comprised of 1 million pieces of wood from sustainably managed forests in British Columbia. The center's kitchen uses locally sustainably sourced food.
It's a core of my profession and my passion. Juice the beet, add some sugar to it and some maple syrup to it.
At the very top, the green roof, home to more than 400,000 indigenous plants, providing a natural habitat for animals and a natural cooling system for the building.
This is where most of the biological activity happens, where the bacteria will break down the sewage.
And at the bottom, an on-site wastewater treatment plant whose sophisticated system recycles wastewater back into the toilets and rooftop irrigation system.
This is what the water looks like coming in. The middle one is what the water looks like coming out of our membrane tanks. And the last one is after we add a little bit of chlorine.
How much comes in here?
I'd say on average we're looking around 90 cubic meters, so 90,000 liters a day, and around 2 million liters a month.
Across the way, a different view of the waterfront, but the same vision.
We have noticed since the past few years that people are really looking for sustainability, and they don't want you to just say you're sustainable, they want numbers. People want to leave less of a carbon footprint, and they want to feel good about traveling.
The hotel created quite the buzz in 2008 when it became one of the first hotels to introduce rooftop hives, home to 250,000 native bees.
I'm completely connected to them.
Lovingly tended to by chief beekeeper Julia Common. Like this?
Yeah, and under your bill. Yep. You'll taste a bit of a savory taste, which is the pollen, fermented bee bread, and that's total protein. It's like a steak.
The bees produce 90 kilograms of honey a year, a treasure trove for the hotel's sustainably minded chefs.
We wouldn't have so many types of foods that grow because of the pollination of bees. Honey lavender macaroons, rooftop honey truffle, and one of my favorites is to serve honey with cheese. I think it's just a classic pairing, and it's absolutely beautiful.
That's really nice. The Fairmont Hotel's model helped propel Vancouver to an important distinction this year, the city with the most sustainable hotels in the world. Here, putting Vancouver's best face forward, almost second nature.
Being in nature is such a big part of who we are.
Frances Coe, CGTN, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.